All right, welcome back, Intermediate Algebra. This next con is called Explicit Formulas for Arithmetic Sequences. This is one that takes a little bit of thinking. The good news for you is, for the most part, you already know how to do this because you know how to put together a linear equation. If you remember right, a linear equation is y equals mx plus b, where m is the rate of change, how fast something is changing up or down, and b is its starting point, or figure zero. An arithmetic sequence is just slightly different. Well, it's the same and it's different all in one thing. So if you were to take a look at this sequence right here, and we start at 170 and then 85, 0, negative 85. I want you to understand something. This is called your first term. It's not the 0th term. It's not the y-intercept. It's the first term. It's like if x equaled 1 on a graph, what would the y-coordinate be? So your 0th term would be this side of it, and you'd have to back it up to get there. So if you think about this, knowing that going from here to here and here to here, it went down 85 each time. If it goes down 85 each time as we work to the right, backing it up one spot, it would go up 85, and our 0th term would be 255. So we could put this together in a y equals mx plus b type format, only that we don't use the term x for sequences. We use the term n. So it would be negative 85, which is our slope, or our rate of change, times n plus our 0th term. Now, con will accept this one, but there's a more preferred format for sequences. And you should start getting used to this format. Okay, and so I'm going to go over this one. I'm actually going to show you the answer, and then I will describe it to you. So here's the more preferred format. They would prefer this be your first term, because in all sequences, they always start with the first term. So they're going to start with this one, meaning they're going to take your term, and in order to get it back to the 0th term, you would subtract 1 from it. So that's what the n minus 1 is, taking the first term and kind of backing it up 1, knowing that your slope on that would be negative 85. Okay, so if you were to put like our first term in there, n equals 1 for this one, 1 minus 1 would be 0. 0 times negative 85 is 0. 0 plus 170 is right here. Okay, now why does it work for this one as well? Because here you didn't subtract the 1 backing up the term. So 1 times negative 85 would be negative 85. Negative 85 plus 255 is also 170. So while both of these equations are correct for sequences, the more preferred format is this one. So that's the one I will enter in as my answer there. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, now we've got this one. If you take a look, my first term on this one is 79. You'll notice that Amika put the 79 on this side instead of on this side. That doesn't matter. So it could have been on this side. It could have been a plus 75 on this side. You will notice that each time this is going down 8 each time. So that's where the slope of down 8 came from. And then they have it the n minus 1, which backs you up to the 0th term right there. So Amika is correct. This is the correct formula, where you have your slope in front of the parentheses, then you have your n minus 1, and then it should be plus 79, but they chose to put it on this side, which is a legal move, so that's fine. So Amika is correct. Now the question is Maricel correct on this one? Well, Maricel has our slope of negative 8, so that's correct. And if you were to take this equation and back it up one, so notice going in this direction, we're going plus 8, plus 8, plus 8. If we add 8 to 79, we would get 87. So in this case, Marcel is correct. And you'll notice this one's in the opposite order of what we're used to as well. Normally, we would do negative 8n plus 87. They just move the positive 87 to this side. So in this case, both Amika and Marcel are correct. Have good luck on this one. I'm here to help you on Google Hangouts, and we'll see you there. Bye-bye.